Well, good morning. Look at us being functioning members of society going on a run. So basically we decided that we are probably going to eat like garbage and drink a lot over the next week. And we should at least go out and go on a little bit of a run. So we all got up early. We're going on a run today here in Seattle.
There are a lot of hills.
There's a lot of hills.
They better be downhill both ways. Or else I quit.
There it is. We're going to get up on deck up there in just a little bit. Oh, this is so cool. This ship is huge. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. That's our boat. See the slide going off the side? Norwegian Bliss over there. We didn't even plan on this. That's too cool. The beautiful city of Seattle on an early morning run. And the beautiful Norwegian Bliss. Good to go? What a great way to start the day. We're back. We got our bags. We're all dressed and ready to go. We're walking up to the ship. Quick pro tip, we have all of our bags. So we've got like our big bags and suitcases and backpacks and all that. We're gonna check all these with the cruise line. They're gonna deliver them to the room later. So just be sure and bring like one small bag. It's got like our bathing suits, camera, like what else?
Water bottle.
Water bottle, a couple other random things.
Phone charger.
But yeah,
chapstick.
so carry this with us because it's like 11 o'clock. Our rooms probably won't be ready until like 4. So take all these bags, keep this bag with you, just your essentials.
Yeah, and then you're not missing those for the few hours. You
Yeah.
really won't have them. You don't have access to them.
Exactly.
So very nice. And really, that kind of a small bag, we didn't even bring the green one. We didn't even bring with us like on the airplane. We just had it packed away empty.
Yeah, exactly.
For the time being, but it's really nice to have
this
a really.
one folds up real small. So yeah, just fits right in the suitcase.
Hey, I know you guys.
Potential pro tip, bring your bathing suit on. We might use it.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Maybe a hot tub.
I'd be cool with
Maybe.
that.
Not a good tip.
It's not. Okay, there.
Thank you. That was very
All right, dropped off our bags back there at the baggage drop. Now we're headed this way to actually check in and get on the ship.
After dropping off our bags and quickly getting through the check-in process, we were ready to board the ship. Waving goodbye to Seattle, we stepped on board our floating home for the next week. Our ship for this Alaskan voyage is the Norwegian Bliss, one of the newest ships in the Norwegian fleet. Elegantly decorated while still warm and inviting, the Bliss is one of the finest ships sailing the seas today. It's also the first ship that was built specifically to take in the spectacular vistas of an Alaskan cruise. With many areas of the ship featuring massive floor-to-ceiling windows and plenty of outdoor spaces on deck, it was designed to give you a deeper connection to nature. This 170,000-ton behemoth has everything. And I mean everything. Theaters and entertainment areas, restaurants, bars, clubs, pools and hot tubs, adults-only areas, kids-only areas, a casino, a spa, an ice cream shop, a laser tag arena, and an onboard go-kart track. In short, if the Norwegian Bliss doesn't have it, you probably don't need it. Today's modern ships truly are like floating cities. It's like checking into a resort and waking up in a new city every day. And one of the best parts about cruising is that you can do as much or as little as you like. Want to relax in a hot tub, enjoy the spa, or curl up with a good book on deck watching the awe-inspiring views of Alaska drift by? You can do that. Want to race go-karts or take a terrifying drop over the side of the ship on one of the water slides? Well, you can do that too. You get all of this while exploring incredible destinations worldwide, and you only have to unpack once. Getting to visit extraordinary places like Alaska during the day, all while having wonderful entertainment and dining on board in the evening, is a pretty sublime way to spend a week. Our first day on the ship was an entire day at sea, which gave us a great opportunity to explore much of what the Norwegian Bliss has to offer.
We were in line real fast to grab a couple like extra little reservations. I don't know that we need reservations though. We've never made reservations for shows before, but we're gonna ask them about it, see what they say. Because there's like the regular, like just the normal
Two
shows.
like normal shows, yeah.
And then like a comedy club, but normally we just walk in and out. So we're gonna see what they say.
Stateroom keycard service, the tickets for the show. So I guess
Just add it to our account. Maybe there's like a special
Oh
seating
yeah, it
area.
says reservations will be released 10 minutes prior. So if you like don't show up for your reservation, they open it up to open seating.
And
But
it sounds like this will force us to have like actual seats together too.
you only
Oh,
can
nice.
go if you had a reservation until 10 minutes before.
Okay.
Interesting.
In addition to making show reservations, if you haven't already booked your shore excursions, dining reservations, or spa treatments, your embarkation day is the best time to do that. However, most cruise lines will let you do that weeks or even months in advance. Since popular shore excursions will sometimes sell out, it is definitely a good idea to reserve them as early as you can.
It's Mother's Day, so the girls are calling their moms. I called my mom earlier, Ben did too.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, so it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
I tried to FaceTime her and it was so glitchy. I'm like, just forget it.
Yeah.
I'll just talk to you.
So we had a couple things with our shore excursions. We were able to get one of our things booked for 3 of us, but not for Emily. And so we were told, like, when you get on the ship, just double check, see if anybody's canceled, and they hadn't. So we switched to a different thing. We got everything set, and now we're gonna go eat and drink. Let's go.
After getting our shore excursions all settled away, of course, our first stop is at the bar. I mean, it is vacation after all. There is certainly no shortage of options for alcohol on board a cruise ship. The Norwegian Bliss boasts over 10 bars with everything from specialty mojitos and high-end whiskey tastings to laid-back places like the District Tap. We opted for a drink package, which can be a good deal or a waste of money depending on how much you drink. Be cautious, however, and keep an eye on your onboard account. If you don't go with a drink package, they can feel like they're free as you charge them through your room. That is until your bill comes at the end of the voyage. I may or may not be speaking from experience here. Drinks in hand, it was now time for lunch. There are several complimentary restaurants on board, including Taste and Savor, which are basically the same restaurant, just 2 different names, the Manhattan Room, which is only open for dinner, and the Local, which is pub food and it's open 24/7. Those are all a la carte options. Then up on deck 16, you'll find the Garden Cafe, which is buffet style.
We were gonna go up to the buffet, but we're now at Taste or Savor or one of those. They're the same place. And so yeah, we're having a nice, very classy sit-down lunch with mojitos
have
and
nothing but time. It's
yeah. All right, I got an appetizer. I got the chicken nachos. What'd you get?
Tomato soup. And it's
Tomato soup, and then
Orange shrimp.
did you not get anything?
I got water. No, I got a Bloody Mary.
That's like a meal.
Where is that Bloody Mary?
It's like cold
Where
soup.
is it?
Oh my gosh, everything looks so good. This is bacon wrapped meatloaf.
Yeah, we're just having a late lunch here.
Be jealous. That, ladies and gentlemen, would be a peanut butter cup cheesecake. You got the chocolate mousse.
But it's orange chocolate, so the chocolate mousse tastes like orange. It's like those oranges that
those
you
like-
crack. That's what it
That's
tastes
my
like.
favorite. And then Emily was like, I'm not gonna get a dessert. And then we all got a dessert. So they were like, are you sure you don't want one? And they were like, yeah, I want one. So
You
they're
guys
bringing
just look at ours and pick which one looks the best.
Yeah.
That was a good plan, Emily.
Pro tip. Wait till everyone else at your
Possible
table gets
pro
their
tip.
dessert. All right, it's only like 1 o'clock, and our room is already like ready to go, which is awesome. Our luggage isn't here, but our room is ready. So I thought I'd show you real fast before we, make it all dirty with our stuff. So this is the room. It's a balcony stateroom here. This will turn into a bed as well. And then this is the bed. It's got a little nightstand there on either side. And that switch over there controls the lights and everything. It's got a little TV. Super. It's got a little desk area, some plugs, coffee maker, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what's under here. Oh, it's a mini bar is not included, of course, but they've got the little mini bar in there. So we've got a closet here. So one side there's got the shelves, looks like. Then we've got this one over here. Just the hanging side, very cool. The bathroom is over here. There's a full-length mirror. Hey, Tyler. It's the bathroom here. So we got the shower and toilet, all that stuff. No bathtub in this one. A lot of like Disney cruises have bathtubs because there's gonna be kids in them, but this they don't have a bathtub in here. So that's something to keep in mind if you've got little kids. All right, so we've got the balcony out here. This handle goes down, kind of lifts up the door, and then you open it. Hey.
Welcome
How's
to
it
my
going?
humble.
We got our next door neighbors there. Hello. Got a couple little chairs. Not bad. I got the beautiful view of Seattle. Hi, Ben.
Hi, other neighbors.
Hi, Ben.
Very nice. Not a very big room. They never are.
No,
but,
this is plenty of
very
space.
nice
So,
room.
we've seen smaller rooms.
Yes.
And it's honestly, one thing we've realized, if you can afford the upgrade to one with a balcony or at least an outside window, we've stayed in, I think it was Norwegian. But
Yeah.
It was inside, actually, when we went with them, and it was an inner cabin. And I'm not claustrophobic. I'm not. but I've never felt more claustrophobic in my life. Like, it's
Yeah.
so, same size, maybe slightly smaller.
Oh, it's definitely
dark,
smaller.
Dark.
Like this
dark.
whole area here, like, is not even in.
Yeah, it's like you walk in and it's like bed, nightstands. But
it was
beyond just
itty
the
bitty.
size, not having like access to outside light is kind of freaky. So just FYI, if you can afford it, it might be worth the upgrade charge. Truly.
For those in the mood for some serious pampering, there is the Haven. The Haven area is tucked away at the top of the ship and is only accessible by private keycard. Haven staterooms all come with a personal certified butler and concierge, and they also have their own pool area, bar, and even their own restaurant exclusively for Haven guests. In short, it puts the schmancy in fancy.
All right, we just finished our mustard station. And so now we're looking around. I can't believe there's nobody up here. This is the observation lounge up on 15. You said this is an actual thing of the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can see the
Haven.
go-kart track.
The Haven, I think that closes on the real boat, so they have like an indoor pool area that is pretty clutch for a Alaskan Cruise.
Yeah. And they have their own private hot tubs. Look
Is
at all
that
those.
real? Like, is there actually like a?
So there's,
Oh, that's the laser tag arena.
here are the hot tubs on the two sides.
I was
See
like-
that?
It looks like you can do that.
2, 4 hot
But see, the
tubs.
Haven has private hot tubs.
We should have got Haven
Oh,
rooms.
I know, I'm starting to regret.
They were only way more expensive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's 2 more hot tubs.
Yeah,
there.
come back here. This is the adults only area, isn't it? Like 18 and over?
Nice.
I've heard the hot tubs get crowded like all the time.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Especially on this.
This is the best.
All right, so back there, that's kind of where we were just where we were going to go. Then moved up here to the front. This is the observation deck. Oh my gosh, it's unreal. It's just these huge, massive windows. For those of you who don't know, the Norwegian Bliss, which is the ship that we're on, was built specifically in order to take Alaskan cruises. Like that, it was built with that in mind, which is why they've got these amazing panoramic windows, so you can see all the glaciers and all the beautiful scenery all around. They've got some seating up there as well. Unreal, absolutely unreal.
One defining feature of many Norwegian cruise ships is their massive atriums with over-the-top glass chandeliers. While Norwegian Cruise Line has taken much of the stuffiness out of cruising with no formal attire, no set dining times, and so on, there are still features such as these chandeliers that give their ships a touch of elegance and class. This chandelier, designed by Precocia, is fully programmable in terms of colors, transitions, and so on. Therefore, thousands of combinations are possible. That means a new light show can be created every evening. Every time you walk by, the chandelier will look different from the last time you saw it.
Offer number 1, no question, no deal. Here's your second offer.
We got coffee, solid.
The problem is,
dropped to $11.
this is a computer game.
Yeah, it
That's
really
all
is.
rigged against you. It's not a real game like it is on
She should take the deal. She should take the deal. Take the deal!
She's walking away with less than
Take the deal.
Get ready. What's your call? Deal or no deal?
Take the deal!
Open case 6. 400 bucks is gone.
I told her, I told her.
What did we tell you? We said take the deal! Take the deal!
The next morning, we visited the Garden Cafe for breakfast. Whatever you're craving, this place probably has it, and it's all complimentary. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they have a myriad of options to choose from. There are stations for freshly made omelets, soups, waffles, international cuisine, burgers, salads, ice cream, and more. Even better, the floor-to-ceiling windows all around provide spectacular ocean views from nearly every seat.
You can see some whales off the side of the boat. Morning. We just finished breakfast at the Garden Grill or Garden.
That's Disney.
What's it called?
Garden Cafe.
Garden Cafe. We sat up in like the observation lounge area, and then we were able to look outside at the sea while we were eating breakfast.
There's a chill in the air outside.
Yeah. So then we just went down to deck 8, and we're kind of walking around the waterfront. But it is chilly. But it's supposed to be up to like 75 today, you said?
The weather said it's 72 right now, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah. So that's what we're kind of wandering around right now. Our first thing that we're gonna do on our freestyle daily is like a schedule they give us every day. And I think the first thing we're gonna do is trivia at 9.
Morning trivia.
Morning trip.
Morning trivia. So that's what we're doing. What are you guys doing?
Here's some helpful hints for you. When getting around the ship, remember that the fish in the carpet are always swimming forward toward the bow of the ship, and if you get lost, you can always use one of these touchscreens to pull up a map of the ship.
We've completed our little tour, and now we're all sitting here doing Sudokus.
We're all silently next to each other.
And yeah, the crossword. How are you guys doing on the crossword and stuff?
Well, the eraser doesn't erase, so if you look, don't look at my answers. It's just like
They're
a
wrong
crayon.
anyway. Anyway, and then there's real trivia starting here in a little bit. But we got some time to kill, so we're doing that.
Drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee. Yeah.
Well, folks, welcome to the atrium. This is our good morning trivia, and my name is Jojo. Everybody say hello, Jojo. Hello, beautiful people. Yes, I'm part of your cruise director staff right here on board Norwegian Bliss. 1650 made them tremble with emotion. What were the Society of Friends?
Once we were done losing terribly at trivia, we hopped over to one of our favorite spots on the ship, the card room and library, a quiet place to relax, play a game, or pick out a book to read during your cruise.
We are playing Scrabble.
Hardcore Scrabble.
It's
Quiet.
utter focus. Not bad. Some of these words are pretty good. We're all pretty creative wordsmiths, really.
I cannot for the life of me remember who won this game of Scrabble, but since I'm the one doing the voiceover, I'm going to say I did.
All right, we've had a very leisurely morning, very relaxing, drinking some coffee, chilling. That's all about to change. We're about to ride some go-karts out at sea. About to maybe ride that slide in a minute. Oh, yeah. This day's about to go from good to great.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. The Norwegian Bliss has a 2-level onboard racetrack on the top deck, the first of its kind at sea. These go-karts can reach an impressive speed of 30 miles an hour, and each round lasts about 8 minutes. On top of having an onboard racetrack, there's also a laser tag arena on the top deck. Both are an additional fee and require advanced reservations, but where else can you get these kinds of thrills with these ocean views? And as the saying goes, when in Rome.
Trying to find the check-in area. We're not totally sure where it is. Also, I think they're piping in those race car sounds. I don't think the actual they're pumping in. The go-karts are making that noise.
I think they're electric go-karts.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty legit.
Are you guys nervous?
Not for this.
Nervy.
It's fun.
Yeah, they go like 12 miles an hour. I don't think it's gonna be that.
They're electric. Instant torque.
Yeah. So we're talking about though, if you're not like actually up here, you wouldn't even know there's a racetrack on board.
You go the whole week without knowing there's a go-kart track. That's how big the boat is now. Right, it's included.
And yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So what were our thoughts on the go-karts?
I liked it.
Ben didn't like it. Jessica liked it. Emily.
Lame. There were
Oh, yeah,
people going so slow, and you're not
It
supposed
was
to
not
pass.
me.
It was kind of Jessica.
I was going to full speed.
You weren't the worst one. There were
No.
some people that were just like out on the Sundays driving.
I feel like you guys have all
That's fine, but
cahooted,
it's
and
just-
you
No,
said
because
we're gonna
you-
make fun of Jessica going slow. I was going.
You didn't realize how slow you
pedal
were
to
going
metal.
because you were on the left-hand side and no one could pass you.
I
and
was.
So,
What do I do when my thing's pushed all the way to the end?
no, you're supposed to be on the right-hand side. You were just slow.
I
I don't know.
Tyler was following the rules too hard.
Yeah, Ben's like, they were like, slow people on the right, fast people on the left. If you want to pass, do it on the left. Ben's just passing people on the right. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that, Ben.
I'm passing them. I mean,
Anyway,
I'm
Ben
fast.
won.
I was
Ben
gonna
won our
pass.
heat, and Emily came in second, actually.
Actually, I was in first place.
First place for fun.
I did win Scrabble, and I'll take it.
I came up
I'll
high
take
and
the
I was like,
brains
oh,
over
I'm
the
gonna cross
bronze
these
any
losers,
day.
and then I saw that it was you guys. So I was like, oh, dang it.
Oh, no way, man. We got
We're 100%.
While the decks, slides, and pools are more popular during the Bliss's winter cruises in the Caribbean, there is still a lot of fun to be had even while in Alaska. Those with fortitude enough to brave the Ocean Loops slide get a thrill as the floor drops out from under them before being whooshed over the side of the ship, not once, but twice. For those seeking a slightly more tame ride, there's the Aqua Racer, a larger, colorful tube slide where you can even go tandem. In addition to the water slides on deck, there are multiple pools and hot tubs, a kids' aqua park, a couple of bars, ping pong tables, a stage for bands to play, a giant movie screen, and a lot. There's a lot on the decks. You can also just relax poolside, drink in hand, or if you're a real go-getter, you can do the onboard running track. Apparently, Ben and I were either brave enough or maybe foolish enough to try Ocean Loops, so we changed into our bathing suits and got in line.
Alright, so they've got this water slide and you're supposed to go up and over, and we've seen several people not make it up and over.
Okay, Tyler and Ben are up there. Ben's like next. We're gonna try to get video footage of them. I can't get them to wave. They're so nervous, you can tell. It's Benjamin's turn. You stand in the tunnel, they shut you in, and they drop the floor from under you.
And then you have
A lot of people don't make it all the way. Yeah, a lot of people only make it to about there, but you're supposed to keep going and go through. So we'll just see. All right, there he goes. He's getting in the tunnel. We're nervous for him. There he goes. His legs. You did it! You did it!
I can't believe I made it. That was sweet. You fly.
That's awesome. Tyler's getting in. There he goes. Yeah. Oh!
Right on over.
You did it! Amazing. How was it?
It was awesome. There was no time delay. He closed the door and went,
Yeah, you were gone.
let's go. Alright, we just did that one. The one that goes out here over the ship. That's the one Ben and I just did, and now we're all gonna go ride that one. Apparently that one's like kind of tube, and it's a little bit more tame, a little more camp. Alright, we got ourselves all gussied up. Now we're gonna go grab a beer at the Craft Beer District Brew House, ales, lagers, drafts, bottles.
Also, they don't have irons, so I'm very self-conscious.
I know. Oh my gosh. All of my shirts are so wrinkled.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it will hang with me while I shower, and it did not.
And it will be fun. Anyway, so this is the District Brew House. So we're gonna get a beer here, and then we have dinner at Le Bistro.
The District Tap is a laid-back pub that is a beer lover's delight. They offer over 50 bottled and 24 draft beers, which rotate regularly, so you never know exactly what you're gonna find. It's got an easygoing atmosphere, and in the evenings, it turns into a piano bar. We spent a lot of time in the District Tap, partially because we all like beer, partially because we all like piano bars, but mostly because it was just an enjoyable place to relax and unwind. On our cruise, there were several local craft beers featured from Alaska, Seattle, and Oregon, along with other more famous options that will surely appease the beer drinker in any travel party. In addition to the many complimentary restaurants on board, there are also several specialty restaurants available. Specialty restaurants do cost extra on top of your cruise fare, but in my experience, the upgraded food is typically worth it. There are some wonderful restaurants that offer everything from fresh seafood to steaks, from hibachi style to Italian. Many of these places also offer a more immersive atmosphere, elevating your entire dining experience. We chose the specialty dining package as one of our free at sea options, so these were all included in the cost of our cruise fare, which is one of the reasons Norwegian Cruise Line is one of our favorites. Tonight, we're having dinner at Le Bistro. the French-inspired restaurant that offers incredible food, an elegant atmosphere, and very attentive service. Le Bistro features French favorites like escargot, coq au vin, and crème brûlée, and as you'd expect from any great French restaurant, they have a very extensive wine list. Le Bistro is a formal dining experience and one of the only places on the ship that has a dress code, albeit not a super strict one. But it's fun to dress up and enjoy some of the finest food on the ship at least one night on your voyage.
Alright, so these guys all got onion soup, French onion soup. And these are huge vats. I mean, look at how big these are. These are huge.
Maybe it's like solid.
As their appetizer, you get 2 appetizers, an entree and a dessert.
You got escargot.
And then I got escargot.
I think Ben got escargot too, but his.
Yeah, that'll be his second appetizer. Is it good?
So if you don't like yours,
Very hot.
We've all already delved in, but this is really good. We got our salad course. Ben got escargot. And we got a couple salads. I got the crab salad. It's really good. All right, look at these. Look at these desserts.
What do we all get?
Can you even see how tall that little sprig is there? Touch the top of it. Touch the top. That's the top of that little sprig there. Ben, what did you get? The fondue. Got some chocolate fondue there. Jessica got the creme brulee.
As usual.
Classic. And I don't even know what I got. They were like pastries with like hot chocolate on top. What is it called?
I'm saying it wrong, but profiterole.
Profiterole? Holy cow. So the chocolate they poured on top is all hot, and then there's ice cream in the middle of these. Oh my gosh, that's unreal. Also, I got Cavassier. I've never tried Cavassier. It's real good. It's real good. How's yours?
It's delicious. Creme brulee. You can't lose.
Thoughts over there?
I've never had a kiwi dipped in chocolate, but it is delicious.
This is the share. It's the share. Thoughts on Le Bistro?
Delicious if you have the option to do the upgraded beverage or upgraded dining.
for free.
I think it was nice.
Yeah. I don't. How much would it have cost had we paid out of pocket?
$80 or $90.
80 or 90. Yeah. So that I don't know if it was worth it. But if you were to do it like we did on the
Kind of part of
free dining package, whatever it was, yeah, definitely worth it.
Oh, it's like we're going to
This is not this is not a Caribbean cruise, guys. It's very different.
So, Emily, we're gonna see a show called Havana. Not Una Na. And Emily has something to say.
I've been to Havana before. This is nothing like it.
She said there's not this many lights.
There's not that many. That staircase is fake.
That staircase isn't there.
At the end of a long day, we moseyed around the ship, took in some entertainment, and ended our night with some late-night dancing in the piano bar with the musical stylings of Bo Tahana in the district town.